Good morning, students. Welcome to science class. And today we will read chapter number 13, that is light, shadow, and moon. Children, as we all know that light is the only source by which we can see the objects, and when light falls in any object, it is reflected and scattered in all directions. When these rays reach our eyes, then we can see the objects. Now let's read about the sources of light. The sun, stars, bulb, candle, lamp, etc. are some of the sources of light that emit light. That means it gives us light and they are called the sources of light. But all these sources are not the same. The sun, stars are the things that have the light of their own, and that's why they are called natural source of light. And on the other hand, bulb, torch, candle, etc. are man-made sources of light. And when any source, natural or man-made, emits light, it spreads in all the possible directions, and objects placed nearby becomes visible. Objects can be classified into two categories. One is luminous and other category is non-luminous. First, let's read about the luminous objects. Objects that gives out light of their own are called luminous objects, like the sun, stars, bulb, candle, lamp, etc. are the examples of luminous objects. And obviously, the sources may be natural or man-made. So here are some of the examples of luminous objects. Then another category is non-luminous objects. Objects which do not give out light of their own are called non-luminous objects. These objects become visible only when light from the luminous body falls on them and some part of the reflected light enters the eyes. For example, the moon. The moon does not have its own light and it takes light from the sun and then it reflects the light toward the earth and becomes visible from the earth. Now, types of objects. Objects may be of the following types. Opaque object. What are opaque objects? These are the objects through which light cannot pass at all and they form dark and clear shadow. For example, wood and human body, etc. Then translucent object. These are objects through which the light can pass partially. They form joint shadow. For example, butter paper, frosted glass, etc. Then third category is of transparent. These are the objects through which light can pass fully. They do not form shadow. For example, plain glass, water, etc. Here you can see some of the example of opaque, translucent and transparent object. Now what is shadow? All of us are familiar with the shadow cast by an opaque object, and whenever an object blocks the path of light, a shadow of that object is cast on the opposite direction. Thus, the shadow is always formed opposite to the source of light. Here you can see in the picture also, the shadow is forming on the opposite direction of the source of light. The size and shape of a shadow is not always the same. As the direction of the sun changes, the position and size of the shadow also changes with it. Shadow change due to the different positions of the sun. When the sun rises in the east, so the shadow is cast in the opposite direction, that is west. It is a thin and long in a size. Then when the sun is at the top at noon time, the shadow becomes thick and becomes very small. Then the sun, when it sets in the west, so at that time the shadow is cast in the opposite direction, that is toward the east. It is also a thin and longer in size. Here you can see the example. The formation of shadow depends on the source of light. The size and the shape of the shadow depends on the position of the objects from the source of light. Now about the eclipses, we'll be reading in our next video. Till then, goodbye.